Hello, netball fans.
Hello, Matt.
Well, thank you, netball fans, for responding. We are back, number 7, episode 7 in our 8-part mini-series reviewing every single Super Netball side signing window. Thank God there's only 8 teams. When they expand this competition, we'll be doing these for weeks. We are coming to you again from a very similar spot to where we shot the Giants one, almost identical. We are now onto the Mavericks, and the Mavericks, I'll tell you what they do well. They do chaos well. There's plenty happening at Mavericks HQ. They got new coaches. Well, they don't even have new coaches. They got new players. They got new kits. They had a very consistent pattern of announcing their signing players. Liv, you like the Mavericks, and there's a rumour going around that they're your new team.
They are my new team. I'm jumping on board the Mavericks next year. I've decided that I want to see the 2 Melbourne teams go back-to-back. Right. Rather than the Vixens going back-to-back, I want the other Melbourne team to go back-to-back.
The Vixens welcomed you with open arms to their family.
Did they?
I think. Well, it was great. No one else was getting hugs on grand final night.
Yeah, okay.
So do you think the Mavericks will welcome you?
I think I'll...
Yeah. I hope so.
We'll see.
Hope so.
We'll see.
You'll be wearing that light blue.
I think the Mavericks need a bit of love, and we should all get around them, because this new lineup,
yes,
I think looks quite
you're
strong.
right. Well, we should get back into it. So let's go in it. Last year they finished 7th. They won 4 games. They lost 10. Good news, they did win 2 in a row at one point, which they'd never done before. So good work there. They beat the Swifts as well. That was quite an impressive evening. They were once again in trouble with injuries. The poor buggers, all the players they signed, they all got injured. Cardwell missed the year. Obviously, Parkinson came back at one point to play, but as you know, Sasha Glasgow has mentioned, the fever one. So a lot of injuries in their time. So ins, it's exciting though. There's some big ins. Jamie Lee Price has given the stuff you to the backcourt and said, I'm not going to the Vixens. I'm going to the Mavericks. She's come from the Giants. Riley Batcheldor and Tara Hinchliffe both joined from the Lightning, which is exciting. Unique Pallavi has been upgraded from a temporary replacement player, which was music to the ears of all Mavericks fans. Jessie Grenvold as well was the 11th player. She was the 3rd 11th player to be upgraded this year, which is great news. She had a great year, actually. She was probably one of their best players. And Sasha MacDonald. Case Admonson was a Mavs reserves player. She's gone to the Giants. Sasha's been upgraded to the Mavericks 10. Yep. The outs, Eleanor Cardwell's gone to the Manchester Thunder. Taylor Fraser has returned to the Swifts. Olivia Lewis has said, you know what? I might have a go at footy. So she's playing AFLW. Maisie Nankerville has been let go, and there was, in the thing, she's not going to keep playing netball by the looks of it. I've heard on pretty good authority she's staying in Melbourne, so watch out for her playing AFLW. Ooh. She's played it before. Sasha Glasgow has gone back to the Fever. It seems like Lauren Parkinson has also been delisted. And Tracy Neville, the coach, is gone, and there was a bit of tea behind that one too. A few comments from Tracy seemed to indicate that there was not seeing eye to eye.
Not an amicable split.
Right, so the 10.
So what was...
We're still going to do the 10, Liv. This is how much is going on at the Mavs. Shimona Jock.
Yep.
Batcheldor Pallavi.
Got it.
Jamie Lee Price, Molly Jovic, Amy Parmenter, Sasha MacDonald, Tara Hinchliffe, Jessie Grenvold, and Kim Jenner. Only 4 players in this 10 were part of the previous 10. Chaos.
It's just wild, isn't it?
It is wild.
Because it felt like there was a nice connection there with the Mavericks girls, the first ever team, the inaugural Mavericks team.
Yes, they all got their wings together.
Yeah, only 4 of them remain, but they've made some really great signings.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's plenty to like about it.
Plenty to like about it.
What do you in particular like?
Midcourt.
Yep.
The midcourt is absolutely stacked. So obviously we've got Jamie Lee Price will be reunited with
Amy
her
Parmenter.
Friend Amy Parmenter, who she played for many years together with at the Giants and almost won a couple of premierships.
Correct.
And then we've also got, when we're speaking of players being reunited, we've also got Tara Hinchliffe, who will be joining
Kim Brown. I think I called her Jenna before. I apologise, Kim. That's your maiden name.
So what I love about this is, once again, we're coming back to that sort of partnership. Mm-hmm. They've created a couple of good pairs in defensively.
You love a connection.
I love a connection, but I'm questioning how it will connect.
Now, this reference is going to go over your head, but in FIFA, the popular, it's now called EAFC, you can play Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
And you have to, and you get connections. Yeah. If your player has played at the same club. You're suggesting that the Diamonds are playing their selection like FIFA Ultimate Team.
Well, I suppose I am, but I think you might have forgotten that this is a netball podcast.
Right, we have. God, no, that's why I said it was about to go over the heads of you and probably all of our listeners and viewers. Okay, but so you like the mid-court?
Yep, I like the mid-court. Yep. I've seen some scepticism around about there being no real wing attack specialists.
That's been their issue the whole time.
Yeah. Which is interesting because I think we're realising that there's a few teams with
Well, there's no wing attacks anywhere.
Yeah, well, they're
all playing. They're all playing for the Thunderbirds.
A lot of teams with no backup wing
Yes.
attack, but no wing attack specialist at the Mavs. But I don't think that's going to be a problem because the midcourt is stacked, so it's likely that
It could
they'll
be
swing.
a little bit of a problem
It
because
could
I
be.
think the Mavericks this year they actually got a lot of ball. It's just that they don't convert it.
They'll swing Molly into
It looks
wing
like
attack.
Molly Jovic is going to have to play wing attack because.
Yeah, JLP and Palmy in centre and wing
Yep.
defence. I think that's going to be a really great.
What about
combo.
Sasha McDonald? Could she have a run around in wing
I
attack?
love this story with Sasha
Right.
McDonald. So she obviously has been playing in the VNL for the Casey Demons, go D's, and she did a little bit of stuff with the Vixens. She actually was a training partner at the Vixens, was up in the hub with them when they won their premiership.
In 2020.
Yeah, then she came back to Melbourne, did a bit of stuff down here, then went over to the UK, played over there, and has been back in Victoria playing with the Casey Demons.
And the Mavs reserves.
And the Mavs reserves, yeah. She was the captain of the Mavs reserves. So it's
and
good.
they finished second.
Yeah, but it's good to see that like a team that was new to the league is now starting to get a little bit of depth in terms of like having a reserves team that they can pull from.
Yeah, yes. I know, yeah. I think, again, this is a very similar case to the Giants. There's plenty to get excited about, but there's probably the flaws in terms of, well, Batcheldor. Now, Batcheldor, I believe, was actually prefers to play goal attack, but has spent most of her Super Netball time as a goal shooter purely because she's been behind Steph Fretwell.
Yeah.
So it looks like she will be the starting goal attack.
I think she will be. And
Because Jock plays goal shooter, and you've brought her down from the Lightning. You're not going to make her ride the bench.
No. I think that this will be like a really big year, obviously, for Riley. This needs to be a breakout year, otherwise she's probably going to end up in the UK as well.
Well, no, I think it's just she's taken a gamble on herself, which I admire. I don't know about ending up in the UK, but you don't want to create a situation where people just think of you as an impact player.
Yeah.
So you look at there's a few players, and Gabby Sinclair's one where people, for some reason, especially in the Super Netball, think she comes off the bench, she shoots from long distance. Players want to prove themselves to be the other thing. So that's why it's a big move for Riley. But Unique Pallavi is another one who I think she's actually prefers to play goal shooter, but has had to play goal attack. And she's got a lot of flair, and it's probably the other way, wants to try and work on her nuance.
Yep.
I actually think their best signing is Tara Hinchliffe. She had an amazing year.
Yeah,
She had a gun year playing for the Lightning, but I think because there's so many big names up there, it sort of got the conversation was always Irvin and Bruce, who's playing, when really Tara, the reason they both couldn't play is Tara was playing so well. And it also means Kim Brown will get to play more goalkeeper.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of talk about this Kim Brown and Hinchliffe combo. So
they played at the Firebirds, didn't they?
They played together at the Firebirds, and apparently were a goated combination. So
We're getting nods again.
Yeah, we're getting nods from our consultant.
Yeah.
But they...
Netball consultant.
Our netball correspondent? Netball consultant, both.
Well, consultants get paid more, so probably correspondent.
Yeah. So what I find interesting about this is, so they apparently played a lot of their pathway netball together, played together in the Heart Series, played a season at the Firebirds. They did one with Laura Geitz, who obviously is very well. She's in the Netball Hall of Fame.
She's in a lot of Hall of Fames.
Yeah, she's a Hall of Famer.
She's a Hoff.
So they played a season with Geitz and then went on to sort of become a combination in their own right at the Firebirds, but they've never actually won a premiership together. So what I find interesting about this is the Mavs now have a couple of combinations in Palmy and JLP and Kim Brown and Hinchliffe that are very strong combinations, but have never actually
There's actually
won anything together.
no one on this list has won a premiership.
Yeah, see?
Which I think, because I think if the Giants would be different, because I suspect that one of the Kiwis has probably won one. I don't know enough. I will apologise for that. Yeah, I think, look, it's another one of those lists where I think everyone's getting excited about it because they've changed it up, which we admire. I just think that the no-wing attack thing, and I think Batcheldor is actually a natural goal attack, but she hasn't played much of it at Super Netball level, so it'll take her a few weeks to get going. And to be fair, though, the best thing that might happen is Molly Jovic plays wing attack and adds another string to her bow, because we want her in the Diamond Squad. We're both big Molly fans.
She's in my Vibes team too.
She's in your Vibes team. So it could be the best thing that happens to her. It might not happen next year. I just think with all these changes, they've not gone back to square one, but it's not they're building. They've got to sort of start again. They've gone half a step back. So I don't think they'll challenge straight away finals, but this spine looks a lot more exciting and solid and consistent.
It has a lot of potential, but I think what it's going to come down to ultimately is who takes the top job as the coach.
Well, yes, that's a good thing. Like this one, at least with the Vixens one, we think we know where we're going because A, we know the Vixens, and B, Di Honey's been there forever. The thing is that Richo's assigned as an assistant.
Yeah.
Now, did she think Tracy was going to stay, or does she want to be assistant so she can keep being Diamond's assistant? Although she has been head coach before and done it, but
Yeah.
I suspect it might be the latter. There's rumours of... The only rumour that anyone has any credibility to is Rob Wright because they saw him and Hutchie having coffee.
Yeah.
But most people we've spoken to, Liv, seem to think that's a furphy. That's not going to happen.
I also reckon a lot of people are probably getting coffee with Hutchie.
Well,
I think
he's a networker.
Hutchie loves a coffee.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
He'd probably have to pay for them, though, given his
Probably.
net worth. Kathy Fellows was rumoured to be the Vixens one. Does she take the Mavericks job?
Who knows?
Who knows?
And then
That's a watch.
The ultimate rumour that I'm continuing to force onto people is whether Simon Goodwin might take the job.
Well, I like it. Maisie Nankivell, like I said, she played for Adelaide, the
Yeah.
AFLW previously. Wouldn't be surprised if she has another stab at that. Or she might just go, you know what? I've had a pretty good run at being an elite athlete. Maybe I'll just settle into a normal life.
Yeah.
Same with Lauren Parkinson. So, yeah. But, yeah, exciting stuff. I don't think they'll crash into finals, but I feel like now they've had 2 years as an organisation, they know what they were missing, and they seem to be filling those holes. Let's get into the grades. You go first.
I've given them an A
Mm-hmm.
because I think there's some big names here, and I think
Mhm.
if we're grading them on the contracting period,
Yep.
they've done a good job, right? They've brought in Tara Hinchliffe, they've brought in Jamie Lee Price and Riley Batcheldor, who were 3 big names
Yep.
in this signing period, and we were interested to see, there were question marks around all of them, and the Mavs have been able to nail down all
and
3
the other
of them.
3, the Grenville, Pallavi and McDonald, everyone is very happy with.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
they've made everyone happy.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see how Sasha McDonald goes. I loved watching Jessie Grenville play this season. So yeah, I'm wearing blue next year.
Yeah, I've got it as a B purely because of the wing attack issue.
Yeah.
Oh, and to an extent, the goal attack issue, I'm not as worried, but definitely the wing attack issue in terms of the wing attack is such a specialised and important position, and they're going to play someone in it who hasn't done it properly before.
Yep.
But I agree with you that I like all of the signings. We talk about how good the Sasha McDonald story is. What about Unique Pallavi?
I know.
We could do a whole podcast just on Unique Pallavi, but she turned down offers from the UK multiple times to back herself in to play in the Super Netball. She went and played for the Swifts and then got told thanks but no thanks. She temporary replacement player with the Mavericks, won a contract. All of this while playing for Tonga. Unique Pallavi, I think her story goes under the radar because she's been so ever present. But yeah, I'm going to go B just because I think the wing attack thing, that was an issue for them and they haven't addressed that issue.
Yeah.
So that's all.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I bet, again, the thing we've noticed about these last 2 podcasts is a lot more to talk about.
So much more to talk about. So
We've got one more to go.
Yes.
And I tell you what, they finished on the bottom for a reason because they knew they were the best signing window to talk about. We're going to talk about the Fire Ferns, the West New Zealand
Fire
Ferns. We will be back very soon, probably from this exact location. We may or may not change location, but we're going to talk about the Firebirds. We will see you then.